Yeah, terrific lineup tonight here at the Alexandra Palace. So this the last game of round two. Peter Wright has made a good start in that first leg, played quite beautifully, averaging 90 that first set. Michael van Gerwen quite simply didn't play well enough, couldn't find enough trebles, and he had one or two problems at the double as well. 8 missed shots at a double, Van Gerwen, in that first set. So didn't go to plan for Mighty Mike, the talented Dutchman, but Peter Wright, full credit to him, he was there and did a job.
100.
Yes, he's 42, he comes from Lowestoft. This man, only 23, from Boxtel in the southern Netherlands. And, phenomenon when he was in his teens, 15, 16, 17. Since he joined the PDC, the age of around 20.
60
point as well for him as they might have done until the last 6 to 8 months. Grand Prix champion, Grand Slam runner-up,
140.
One or two other Pro Tour titles as well. This man recently won one, Peter Wright, in Killarney, and I thought that they'd got rid of all the snakes in Ireland, but he went back and profited from it.
Well, that was a good last start from Van Gerwen, wasn't it? Needed that to leave himself 71, but Wright for a hold of throw here. We haven't had a ton plus finish yet in this game, still early days. And we're not going to get it now, but Van Gerwen, how he would dearly love now to break Peter Wright's throw. Can he take this out? Double 16. Oh, that was brilliant. As he finally found his feet on the big stage here at the Alexandra Palace. Michael van Gerwen looking superb there. The conqueror of Paul Lim, the preliminary qualifier, of course. Peter Wright got the better of the youngster Aaron Monk.
Yes, and how good it was to see Paul Lim returning to the big stage here, and he didn't let himself down. 3-2, 3-1, 3-2 was the victory over Paul Lim by this young man. Paul Lim had a 170 finish as well to boot in that match, so we may see more of the great man. It's a 9-darter, of course, back in 1990, and we saw one this afternoon from Dean Winstanley. What a good player. And that gives me the opportunity to congratulate somebody else who's a Derbyshire County player, a 9-darter, Daz Brown, in the Ripley Elite League.
80.
Good player, and he's going to try his hand at PDC. He'll be at Q School in January. So Daz Brown, a name to look out for there, Nigel. Hit a 9-darter last week.
Nice way to build up to Christmas with a 9-darter. Dean Winstanley lost that game, of course, but I'm sure when he reflects tomorrow he'll be disappointed he's out of the tournament, but a 9-darter is a nice little consolation, and £15,000 as well.
Yes.
100.
Just the two 180s so far, one apiece for Wright and Van Gerwen. And Michael now looking to set up a handy finish. Bull he can go for, but he's not going to go for it. He knows that Peter Wright's not on a finish, so Van Gerwen favourite now to go 2 legs up in this second set.
Yeah, did it with that double, didn't he, first leg, having hit the treble 13.
140. Michael Van 32.
And it this time. He's got the range now, Nigel, hasn't he? He struggled early doors, but he's now had 2 on the trot. And he's beginning to look like the Michael van Gerwen we know.
Yeah, absolutely. He's certainly stepped it up a level after the break. Well, this is a nice response from Peter Wright.
140.
That'll do. 1040, he'll do nicely. Now, plenty of room for the other two. Oh, brilliant! Van Gerwen's second 180.
Well, it took the young Dutchman a while to get going, but we're beginning to see some of his brilliance now.
60.
And if he continues in this vein, snake bite. will have to produce rather more venom than we've seen so far.
You can be sure that Peter Wright will stay focused all the way through. These two guys, concentration.
140.
They know that that is the key, particularly if they push each other to the limit here. Down the board for treble 19, worked nicely for Van Gerwen, and puts pressure on Peter Wright now.
A terrific leg this. Van Gerwen just 9 darts, 92. Mind you, if Wright were to take this out, it would have been a 12-darter.
97.
So
Michael
to break
92.
the throw and take the set. 17. Double 8. Oh,
76.
single 17 would have left the ball. 64 for snakebite. Schlungerbait.
16 for tops to stay in the set. Oh, what a finish! Middle of the bed. That's how it's done at tops.
Yeah, that was quality, wasn't it?
60.
You know, Van Gerwen did all the punching in that particular leg, in that round, if you could put it that way. But the final blow was brilliant from Peter Wright. Just right, Mr. Wright.
140.
And could be about to level the second set. And he would then have the throw
60.
for a 2-set lead, which I don't think many people would have expected. With all due respect to Peter, you bear in mind the form that Van Gerwen has been on, but oh, this guy's hitting the treble quite beautifully here now. Another one of those that do nicely. So a 10-40 leaves him in control.
Yeah, he's playing well, Nigel, isn't he? We know he's a good player.
93.
Just had Van Gerwen at his very best, but Wright managed to ride the storm. And now, with the darts effectively in this leg, and as you say, throwing first in the deciding leg should we get there, gets interesting.
More like it from Michael, this. Much more like it. Oh! That's a hat-trick of 180s from Michael Van Gerwen, but is it too little too late, we wonder?
And that last dart, he picked that spot perfectly. That was the only part of the treble 20 where he could safely aim. He got it. Oh, look at this, double 14 for an amazing 12-dart leg. Oh, yes, Michael Van Gerwen looks, well, bemused, because that is classic, and what a player this man is.
Peter Wright is playing beautifully. I did say when Van Gerwen hit that 180, is it too little too late? The answer was yes. As Wright hits a second 180 for himself. 5 between them now. This set has turned around, and now Van Gerwen responds. What a leg of darts this is!
Isn't it just? Hit a 180 in that last leg, Van Gerwen, and we thought perhaps it would make him favourite to take it. And my, we had a 1-2-1 checkout from Peter Wright, then he follows up with a 180. Now, gotta get a treble here, Michael.
43.
Oh, and he threw that much too early. He was off balance. Sometimes too quick for his own good.
Van Gerwen is an impact player in this game. The odd 180, well, he's hit 4 now, but his finishing has been a problem. He's made an impact in certain stages of the opening 2 sets, but hasn't been consistently on form. Peter Wright has been the better player. I have to say that if he's going to go on as Van Gerwen hits another 180, but again it may be too little too late. I don't think anyone can have any complaints if Wright takes this out and has a 2-set lead.
Well, both players are playing quite brilliantly. Double 12 for a 2-set lead. Double 6. I don't know whether Van Gerwen can watch. He turns away. He just hopes that the call doesn't come. Game shot. But it will! it will, and snakebite Peter Wright has a 2-set lead. That was one of the best sets of the whole tournament from both players. You go a long way to beat that, but Michael van Gerwen knows he's got it all